Okay. See, it's done it again. This is weird. Yeah, it's definitely capturing the right thing. Okay. Right. Anyway, it's showing there, but for some reason it's not updating its chat. Oh, how do I untime out something? Okay, it'll be back in 10 minutes. I've just put it on the naughty step. Right, that is baffling. Anyway, I'm going to start off on this Beyond the Nexus, and this is one of those genuine, I cannot remember this at all, even though I'm sure I must have done it.
Good to see you again. Looks like the two missing ships are here, although they're both in a disabled state. Neither of them have responded to our hails.
Okay. Oh my word, I'm going mad here. I'm just trying to move my pictures around on the
That's entirely
stream, would you
Even
believe?
minimal exposure to the Nexus can be pretty disruptive to ship systems. I think we should take a closer look. Things could be worse than our initial...
Forrestal and the Madison. So I'm going to minimize my stream actually, because I'm watching the American football. Oh, Madison's hailing us.
Apologies. This ship's taken some damage here. Short-range comms are barely working, and we're...
Something's not right here. I worked on the Nexus Defense Screens project, and a catastrophic failure like...
Geordie's going to be telling us all sorts, isn't he? Okay. Did you...
Whatever they fire just disrupted most of our systems. We're sending ducks on.
Come on, put out the second one at the back.
Trying to figure out what they hit us with over here. Whatever it was, it knocked most of our systems out. We're running on emergency power.
Right, okay. Yeah, I do not remember this at all, so perhaps I haven't got this far on any of my guys.
Someone activated the security system on this deck. Fortunately, I know a thing or two about that system. The console here is offline, but there should be a functional one nearby in a holodeck. From there, we can access the system and shut the fields down. This holodeck's damaged. Let's try the next one. All right, let's get to work. Someone's loading up a holodeck program in here, and I'm...
Activating Program Barclay, 42 Epsilon. Safety protocols are disengaged.
Barclay?
Please, help us! The Borg are everywhere!
Program's locked. You'll have to survive the battle to leave. Last wave. Unless they change the program.
So Sid's standing up this time. Something must go wrong with her. I should have taken port cross.
If there's...
Come on, Geordie. Do your magic. Oh no, it's one of those. Oh, that's right. It's no time limit, effectively. So don't need to worry about that. So I'm not worrying about it at all. Just have a look at the TV.
Okay, that did it. Security systems are down on this deck, and they won't be putting us into another holodeck scenario anytime soon.
Excellent.
This is Commander Tabai. Please respond. I repeat, our defenses just dropped.
Someone's jamming that signal.
Where's 10 forward? Just round the corner, eh? Hello, Tafai.
Thank you for coming. The Madison has been taken over by hostile forces, and we are in dire need of
Who?
assistance.
The hostile forces.
Thank you for coming. We responded to a distress call from USS Forrestal, long thought lost to the Nexus. As we closed to assist, the Madison was struck by an alien of tremendous psionic ability, formerly trapped within the Nexus. We believe it lured the Forrestal there in an escape attempt, which failed.
Picking up transporter signals, multiple contacts. We've got incoming.
Enemy contacts inbound.
Talk to Captain LaForge.
Looks like we bought ourselves a little time. We should discuss our next move soon.
Ensign Seitel, security. Your arrival is most fortuitous. Our number difficult to fully...
Am I glad to see you? As good as can be under the...
Ensign Rana, engineering. Sorry for staring, Captain LaForge. Your work on transwarp theory was required, right? Well, they hit main engineering first. If you're going down there, be on your guard. Several of us tried to take it back a couple of days.
I have a feeling these attacks will intensify as the alien gains strength. If we're going to do something to save this ship, we'll need...
Take these psionic inhibitors with you. We hope...
Let's do it. yeah, I cannot recall this at all, I must admit. So that's good. What a throw.
Watch it! They're beaming in reinforcements.
Don't you fall over, sit.
Heads up! More hostiles incoming!
Okay.
We've got a couple of problems here. Main power's offline, and there's a lot of Nexus radiation getting past them.
So, because I'm the suspicious type, oh, my second least favourite.
Nice work. Radiation levels are back in the safe zone, and I...
Double, go on, give me a double. Where's the warp core?
That did it. Main power's back online, and warp core is stable.
Okay. Oh, another lift to the bridge. This is where I don't like when you zone into somewhere and it's automatic. Kajbur.
Starfleet disagrees with you on that.
Oh,
Words mean nothing. Kill them. Kill them now.
We are here to assist you.
hey. So who's this Kajbur fella? I wonder.
I'm reading the alien on sensors. It's back on the forestall. The Challenger might be able to fight, but most of this ship's crew is unconscious. Beam back to your ship.
Okay. Oh, burners. Must do them.
Challenger stands ready to assist you.
Geordie's giving it a fair old whack over there, isn't he?
It seems I am at your mercy. If that is to be my fate, I yield. The ship and crew are yours.
Nicely done. I was able to get a call into Starfleet. We should have back. You saved a lot of lives here today. You showed mercy to someone who wasn't. You're welcome. The Nexus is definitely worth studying, but only under safe conditions. The crews of the Forrestal and the Madison found that out the hard way, I'm afraid. Just like we did on the Enterprise all those years ago.
Okay, well, that was a bit of an anti-climactic. I would have expected somebody to pop in and throw some confetti about or something. So, the hail...
Interesting report. This alien was trapped for eons in the Nexus and wanted to leave? As I understand it, the Nexus is a paradise. Apparently there's at least one life form out there who disagrees. Fortunately, you saved a lot of lives, and 3 Starfleet vessels. Captain LaForge tells me they'll spend some time in space dock, but they'll be ready for duty again soon. And we can use all the ships we can get on the frontier these days. Well done.
Oh, thank you. So this is another one, another set, because I started another set last night with the previous mission. Where was that? That was this one, I think. Yeah, so we've got 2 out of the 3. Now I'm not sure I'm that bothered about the third one, because I don't know if the effect that you get with the shearing torpedo mod is worth the loss in DPS, or if it makes up for the loss in DPS, because you're looking at what, 4,500 or 4,300 there. I think the damage on the other one is 3.8 every 10 seconds, whereas that's 4.3 every 7. And I don't know whether the proc on the other one makes up for that. So for now I'm happy to leave that at the two parts, because the 2 parts that I've got give you more accuracy and stuff. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head, but it was a good bonus. So all I need to do now is get better versions of these. I should get my lazy arse making crafting stuff on my other characters and leveling them up. But then again, my other characters need stuff as well. But I was quite pleased with these 2 sets, because these are pretty decent. See there. So even, you know, pretty, not too shabby. I'm still going around all my ships to try and work out which one's the best for this guy. So if I would love it if that was a mine that I could stick in the back end. So they're further away. Do you know, that might be something worth doing. I'm not sure about that, because I would have to switch over the whole bloody lot, wouldn't I? So just those two. Those two might be worth it. Let's give the torpedo a try.
Congratulations, Admiral.
Let's give the torpedo a try.
The Kentari and Lukari governments have begun work on a joint colonial site in the Draenor system. Starfleet has been assisting both groups on the project, as have other Alliance members. I'd like you to join the effort and help them get things moving forward. There's been Zenkethi activity in neighboring sectors, and both the Lukari and Kentari have clashed with them in the past. Draenor itself has little tactical value, but the Zenkethi are known to carry a grudge. Keep that colony safe.
Okay, I think this is a bit of a follow-up from the mission that I did last night, which was rescuing Martok from the sonar prison in the Briar Patch. That's a long mission. Oh my word, that was a long mission. Do you know, I'm going to have a look at this set. Oof. Let's put my ship up. Right, I've got. Yeah, that's not so cracky. See the Kobar. I like the Kobari set. Whoa, that's very much. Look at that, 10,000 at the back end. What we got on the deflector array? Not quite so. Yeah, I'm tempted to start upgrading my Kabali set. I don't know. I'm sure there'll be people screaming at me saying don't waste your time on that, but it's hard. I mean, that fight last night, coming out of the sonar prison, there's a massive space battle there, and I did actually get taken down in that, but that was only because right at the start I grabbed aggro on everything on the bloody map. Rather than fighting from the edge, I just ended up right in bang in the middle of it with my the aggro thing set on here. Which one is it? Yeah, my threat increase, and then ran into the middle of it and spammed all the AOE and stuff, and then I was bouncing backwards and forwards. This thing, giving miraculous thing, I must admit it was because of I've got Miracle Worker as my thing. That can get reset if you're damaged. So that was banging up quite regularly. And last night I didn't have this one last night, so I was only running on the 2/2s. So I was going and going and going, and this was just about to time back in. This was about 10 seconds away from timing back in, and just before I hit that, I exploded. But then when I started back at the edge, it was all okay. As you can see, I mean, I've not got great gear. I mean, I'm still running the stuff from the rep vendors, basically, from Dyson. And then, you know, that's well reminded. Thank you for reminding me about that. Let's have a look at that. %60 crit. Yeah, I don't like that waste 30-second recharge. So you right. So that's a massive time difference, isn't it? Maybe that's one to put at the back more than... But then again, the mines... I'm going to keep it for now. I'll have a read up and see if it can be made more useful. The 30-second recharge though, no. Unless that speed tweaks as the set bonus reduces it massively. If it brought it down to 10 seconds, then it could maybe be worth it. And then I've got... Where are they? Bridge officers. Roster space. Recharge times. I don't think I know. Toxic clouds from torpedoes. I can probably get rid of that. What's that one? That's been fire at will, isn't it? So I don't need that toxic clouds, really. Is that a science team? No, that's that science team, isn't it? Yeah, I might do that. Thank you, Brad Boimler. I don't know what to make of those cartoon character ones. If you can just give me 2 minutes, please. I need to pop off for a second. Oh, did I miss anything on the football while I was away? Did you hear? I heard some cheering just as I got halfway up the stairs, but, well, not cheering, the commentator's getting a bit excited. Right, now then, melting pot I think is the last one on this. Is it? No, not New Frontiers. Oh no, it's not. Yeah, this is definitely the follow-on from this one, Mirrors and Smoke, when you were working with Kumake. Jeez. Yeah, so sorry, I got distracted by the football there. Some silly things going on. Right, off we go to the Draenor system. Oh, the fleet holding. That makes that makes sense now, because on the when you go to the fleet colony. So I haven't done this before, because otherwise that would have clicked. I hope. When you go to the fleet colony, obviously you hear the Lucari and the Kentari. When you go down to do the ore mining for the ore tokens for your, for your holding here on the colony world, when you do the it's finished upgrade, cool. So what do we want to do next? I have to be careful because this is one of my very lowest level. In fact, I probably can't start anything on this character. No, I can't. I'll do it on my mains. Well, I don't know whether I'll call them on mains anyway. Just the ones that have been they were in the fleet basically from the start. My main characters. So they were. When did they join the? When did they join the fleet? Let's have a quick look at the information. This is they were German guys that I think. Hence some of the. But if I look at the... No, I'm not going to look at that. It's not fair on the other guys, actually. But yeah, when you do the holdings, you go down to do the ore gathering and all the other bits and pieces. The Kentari and the Lucari stood outside the ore drilling place, arguing about, you're not going to do the same thing to the environment here, are you? And now we're actually going there to do probably the mission to establish it, I guess. So that's quite nice. That's a little tie-in. It seems that way to me anyway. Yep. Very much the...
Welcome to the Draenor system.
Hello, Kumaki.
Construction of the colony is underway and on schedule. We're lucky. We would have missed this system if the crew of our survey ship hadn't taken a closer look at the anomaly.
There she is. I was reading up about this because I was like, well, what the who? She sounds very, very posh, speaking. So I had a quick look at the character, the voice actor. I can't say that I recognise her. I've not seen them. This may seem strange, but I've not seen a lot of Star Trek. I think the last Star Trek I watched a bit of the. Obviously, the Next Generation I watched quite a bit, and then I watched some of Deep Space Nine, but very few Voyager, and nothing since then. Certainly none of the series, none of the anything since then. I don't even know what's been since then, to be honest with you. If you were to ask me to tell me, or ask me to tell you what series have been since Voyager, I couldn't even tell you when Voyager ended or anything like that. But there was it Picard was a series for a little while.
And you. I'm glad you and your crew were available to assist us. As you can see, the anomaly orbits both the planet and its moon, and appears to be stable. It's also very disruptive to long-range sensors. The USS Challenger's team has been very helpful. They've installed several planetary defense systems and provided modular building units for use at the colony site. Captain LaForge is standing by on the Challenger. Let's not keep him waiting.
Good to see you. Hope the Draenor anomaly didn't give you too much trouble getting here. We've been working with the Kentari and the Lucari to study it. We know it's some sort of subspace disruption, similar to what Starfleet has seen in the Delta Triangle. Not only does it cause sensors to behave erratically, but it seems to create a limited sort of cloaking field, both for the planet and the moon. Captain Fumarque and I have been collecting data on the anomaly, but could use some more.
Absolutely.
Mind lending us a hand before we head down to the colony?
Yes.
Let's begin with a system scan. I've seen some strange data at that level.
Same here. It'll be good to get some more eyes on this.
Triangulate.
Curious.
Oh.
It isn't just our sensors, Captain LaForge.
Agreed. Let's calibrate sensors inside the anomaly. It might cut down on the interference.
Very well. I've indicated an ideal area. Let's try again there.
Oh.
We're making progress, but I can't completely filter the sensor noise.
Let's study those asteroids. There could be clues in how the anomaly affects them.
50 marks. Lovely. Fleet marks are the ones that we're after at the moment. Well, that I'm doing. I don't know. That's cool. 1,000. Yeah, 1,000. We need. I think it's 15,000. We need to upgrade the thing that's upgrading at the moment. I've said before many times on my stream. It's I'm loyal to societies, fleets, kins, or whatever to a point. I'm also very stubborn. So when I get in, if I join somewhere, I'm loath to leave. So certainly with the guys that have been in this thing since I think it was 2013 I first joined on one of my other characters. You know, I don't want to leave because of all the stuff I've put in over the years. Even though I've played intermittently over that time. You know, I don't want to leave. Even though if I stay, I can't possibly buy any of the high-end fleet gear because we've just not got stuff up to where you saw from there when I went to the colony. We're only grade 1, just got grade 2 in one of the in the engineering. So you know it's going to be years and years and years till I get to decent level with the speed we're doing things at the moment, because say it's such a small fleet. So you know, if I joined another fleet with my guys, I'd better buy all the stuff very quickly. But it's silly. It's almost irrational, I suppose. But I don't want to leave it. I'm the same in another game I play. I started playing in 2004, and I was one of the founder members of the guild there, Guild Kin Society it is. And even though I'm basically the last one playing from that society, I don't want to leave.
One of our emitters is giving some
The only other person that still plays there
Let's take a closer look.
logs in every couple of months just to manage his land areas and take his money out, and that's it. There's only me and him left in there. But again, I don't want to leave to go and join somewhere else. So yeah, it's irrational.
Looks like the emitter relays are offline. We'll need to realign them.
be ready for oh,
Well done. I'd like to run a spectral analysis at the indicator.
I was expecting the square wave there or something like that.
Let's send a probe to the moon and collect some data on long-term anomaly exposure.
Agreed. But we'll need to get closer to the moon first.
I need to speed up, don't I? Don't want Kumake to get... Don't want her to get bored.
Okay, we have some good data to work with here.
Our science
So
teams
here we
have
go.
extensive facilities on Dranor.
I'm quite looking forward to this. See what we do on
Sounds
the
good.
colony.
I'll see you planet side.
To see how much of a start we get on the build. Obviously not a lot, because we end up having to do a lot
I'm
ourselves,
eager to
don't
show
we?
you the progress we've made here. We've done a lot in a short period of time, and I think you'll be impressed. Ready to beam down and see?
Yes. Right. I'm not going to take. Am I going to take sit? What's Paul? No, I'm not going to. I'll take sit. You see, I did a bit of a makeover on my crew.
Welcome to the colony. Kumarke was just telling me a bit about some recent energy tech improvements. Let's take a look around. As an engineer, I'm impressed by the technology that our partners brought to this project. Working with it has been a rewarding experience for all of us.
Yes. So this is very much like, well, it is the colony that I've got at the moment when I go to the fleet one. So just a little bit more progress, because none of that stuff's here.
Welcome. I'm Kajima, one of the industrial designers. Our colony may be fairly new, but we've already accomplished a great deal. I hope you find our work here interesting.
I
We're
hope so
trying
too.
to build an industrial infrastructure while respecting Lucari design recommendations. It's, let's say, challenging. For instance, they've included considerable xenoscaping. They're committed to incorporating native plant life into the design spaces. It takes considerable effort, but it does mean that our structures are less susceptible to invasive problems with local plant life.
Yeah. Yeah, because your
Dranor's quite the hidden
quartermaster
paradise,
stood
don't
here
you
when you
think?
come down to the.
We only needed a minimum
Fleet thing.
level of terraforming here.
Ooh, a cheese plant or a rubber plant.
The fusion of Lucari and Kentari technology has been very effective.
Our
Yes.
integrated tech output continues to impress. This display will confirm that. As you can see, our energy grid uses an array of natural power sources.
This is the first of many hydropower sites on Dranor. Beautiful, isn't it?
Hello, Kaloon.
It's quite a sight, isn't it? I'm surveying the output as part of setting up hydropower here.
So this is one of the Kentari, isn't it?
I'd eyeball this at a base of 3 kilowatts, which doesn't seem like much until you consider that there are falls like this all over the coast. They seem to be active year-round.
Ah.
The challenge, my lungs were damaged by toxic gases on New Kentar. It's made me more conscious of the need to regulate the pollution that we generate, and more appreciative of what we have here.
Come upstairs. There's an excellent view of the colony grounds.
Okay. Oh yes, it's very pretty.
The beauty of this world will survive only if we work to preserve and protect
And
it.
there's the moon in the distance.
Let's head up to the science lab They're working on some exciting projects.
As you can see, we've made considerable progress here.
Indeed. I'm quite proud of our achievements.
There's more to be done, but the foundation we've laid is solid.
So this is very, very much why is it showing me this way? Just walking round. So we've not got this stuff up here yet. I don't think in our thing. But it's weird. I hate.
Fair warning, our researchers can be a bit eccentric.
Yeah. I really hate grinding, but I want to get the stuff that we're doing upgrades on at the moment. I'm sorry to bore you with this if oh my god, I can't even push the right buttons. But I quite want to get. I would say we've just done the colony tier upgrade 2. But I'd quite like to get those done. But the other one we're doing at the moment is this research lab. So that's why I'm gathering up all my fleet marks at the moment. But like I say, I hate grinding. So I could go and do every fleet action to go and get the bonus on all my characters. But the one that's and I can't say it enough, and I'll say it again and again and again, and it probably does get boring. But if I do that, if I grind and grind and grind, that's when I end up just bidding a game for months. So yeah, I'll get there eventually, but I'm not going to worry about it. But then we're going to get that to lab to 2, and then I don't know what to do after that. We're getting there with the starbase. Spire with I might do the yellow spire. What do we get? Yeah. So colony one, dilithium mine. I might do that actually to get the discounts as well. Because what do I need? 47 unlocks at 59, so 12,000. So you're looking at 12 days minimum if I was to get everything, which I'm not going to have. And the embassy, they're getting there with the embassy. This research lab, K13 rather, research lab. Yeah. So yeah, whether I do 2 and 2, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah,
You should be able to get results
I could go and do
here.
the cycle for everything, but I did that for the ore here. That was the ore that completed the upgrade for to allow me to do the level 2 stuff, and I was doing all 10 characters on this account and 2 on another account, and I was going and doing the ore and just going around doing that one gathering thing on each thing was basically just about an hour and 10 minutes to go round them all. And obviously that was for 250 times 12. I needed just 19,500 or something like that. So I could spend 6 hours a day just going around and doing. I'll show you the ore thing when I finish this mission. And it's just, if you were to do, I've not got the patience or the mentality to do that. I'll do it now and again, but to do it time and time and time again, I just can't.
Ah, we've been expecting you. You've sent a good deal of interesting data to us. We've already been analyzing it. I'll let my companion Eshel explain the findings in more detail.
Thank you, my dear. The first thing I realized is that the inert particles should be orbiting to obey gravity, rather than holding position. I've been focusing my attention there, while Ursha has been reviewing
Just
the
need to
logs
pop to the
from
fridge.
disabled
Back in a couple of
satellites.
seconds.
Here, check the probe data from the moon. If some outside force was acting on the particles, it should also be affecting the moon.
Yes.
Odd that the moon is still orbiting normally, but the dust particles are not. This data says that the moon is 55% germanium crystal. That's unusual.
Should it be 56? Draconis 3. You'll have to remind me. Draconis 3. No, doesn't ring a bell.
Funny. My ocular implants are picking up a noticeable amount of germanium here. There wasn't any outside. Where did that come from?
Are we about to be attacked by somebody?
Ah, we do have a few of the crystals here. Strictly for study, of course. Don't worry. The anomaly prevents outside scans from detecting it. Oh, they're very safe down here.
You just know.
Here, I'll show you.
You know when somebody says something like that.
You brought those here, despite the danger they present?
This was the best way to study them. We needed the lab's facilities.
Oh, besides, we were just gonna take them back to the moon when we finished.
Just a moment. I'm getting a message.
Captain Kamarke, Zenkethi's ships have just entered the system.
Zenkethi. It's always the Zenkethi.
They're firing an unknown projectile at the moon.
We know what that is.
It's some kind of protomatter torpedo.
Wipes out all life. It's the one they used at the...
Protomatter torpedo? That's not good.
Their ships are turning toward the planet. If they have a torpedo, they may be able to hit us from orbit.
The Zenkethi are ruthless. We need to ready our defenses. Why now? Why are they so interested in these crystals?
The crystals! They're hatching? They're turning toward the planet. They're heading for us.
We need to get the colony's defenses online right now.
Okay, some triple stroking going on amongst my companions. So that explains why there's an upgrade for your planetary defences as part of the daily. They're not daily. You can run missions, can't you? Simulations, anyway.
I think I can tap into their comms.
Whoa!
Hold on.
We're going down here. Holy hell. They're nasty. Okay. That's the first time this is definitely the first time I've done this, because I don't remember. I've not seen this at all.
That cargo is blocking the way. Head down to the beach and around.
We're still tapped into Zinkethi comms.
Increase your efforts. Eliminate the defenses at once. Captain Paul, beam down for ground assault. Purge the Dransuli.
It shall be done, Admiral.
Yeah, okay. Definitely never done this. Zinkethi.
Turn off your defenses or be destroyed.
I wouldn't recommend that.
Are you here to bomb us or to eradicate this swarm?
There are only a few Dransuli here. Let's clear this place and be done.
Dransuli? Who are Dransuli?
50 critics has burned sheds of scales again. You're wrong.
I don't know what that did. I should really read these things before I do it, shouldn't I? I think I just got called a little softy there. So, yeah, this very much explains some of the colony events, I think. Nethpar, who's... there he is.
The Dransuli infestation has been dealt with. Your assistance is appreciated. A suggestion: this colony has been using open communication channels. That is unwise. Let me check my scanner. The infestation seems to be eliminated. Usually it's best to be absolutely sure, but there doesn't appear to be a need to waste a protomatter weapon. Don't make this mistake.
Okay.
Take immediate action if you suspect the presence of Dransuli.
Righto, that... okay. They weren't being dicks. Well, not as much as I feared. So that's interesting. Yeah, because one of your upgrades for the colony world is your space defences, isn't it? I'm getting really badly distracted by the football here.
We're still tapped into Zenkethi comms.
Admiral, this planet poses no threat. I witness its complete purge.
Know your place, Captain.
Oh, what was that I just pushed? Oh, yes, okay.
We've got to take those ships down to protect the colony. Reading more ships on sensors. Watch your flank.
These others aided us against the Nazi. They can help us.
Really? I don't know.
There's a power spike on the leading ship. That might be their new weapon.
Right, let's hope all my... Get that out.
I'm going to be accurate with their weapons. Cover me.
Woohoo! Unfriendly. Let's get rid of the auxiliaries. Need to learn which ones of these are which. Do that again, and that again.
I am Captain Ned Parr. My commanding officer is incapacitated, and I have assumed control of Zenkethi forces in this sector. Let us cease hostilities and speak reasonably.
Hello, Nethpar.
As you and I both know, planet Janur has been completely scorched from Polaris. There is no reason for further conflict between us. We will leave this system peacefully, if you are agreeable. A warning, the Autarch's resolve is unwavering. He will not rest until the Dransuli are no more, and he will not spare anyone in his way. Choose your side carefully.
Thank you, Captain Parr.
Must be terrified of these Dransuli. They're willing to commit genocide to eliminate them, and Zenkethi don't scare easily. Fortunately, some of the Zenkethi are...
Need my little space bombs there.
This new information on the crystals the Zenkethi have been attempting to eradicate is disturbing to say the least. Starfleet will be monitoring the worlds we know of that contain these eggs. We'll be doing all we can to study them, and, if necessary, protect them. Despite the incident at Dranur, we don't know if this species is truly hostile. Finally, I've spoken with officials in both the Lukari and Kentari governments. They're going to proceed at Dranur despite the incident.
Okay.
We will continue to assist them in this endeavor and protect them from any Zenkethi reprisals.
Let's take that. So that's 2 missions run tonight. What I am going to do is just pop down to the Draenor colony as it exists at the moment for us in my fleet. Not my fleet, the fleet I'm in. Although I did take command of it for a while. So there we go. Fly in and dock. So as you can see, there's a little bit of difference. They're still building upstairs and that, but here's the quartermaster that hands out the missions. So I'm not going to go to all of them, but the missions that you get the ore, which is here. No, the ore's there. These are the luxury ones, and then the other ones, the batteries, are over here. The ore's the least painful of the 3, because that's the one where you do the triangle laser thing. So this is what I mean when you say you have to, obviously you zone in, pick up the mission, then you have to run to where you're going. So as you can imagine, if you're doing this on several characters at a time, you're going to be with your log in and log out, zone in, zone out. You know, to circle around them all, minimum of an hour. Which you know, it's the benefit of being in big fleets and that. But I have only one Klingon character actually on my other account. This is from years back when I was playing. When I first started playing, I was mad at the game. Absolutely threw myself into it. So here's the... Oh, they're not there. They're not there. They're usually there, arguing about things. So, but this is the ore mine. And you can go to either side. And then you have to do the bit that I always embarrass myself on. You need to get 775 to do it in one go. But this is started off well because there's not been many position changes. Now this is going to be easily done. You can always tell if you get 3 or 4 quick changes right at the start, you're going to struggle. Like this is when you start to struggle. If you only get a couple of repetitions. But I'm going to do it easily. all that bravado there and I started cacking it. If I'd have had 2 quick changes there, I would have been in trouble. So yeah, that gives you those, obviously, which you can spend, which you spend to do your, oh, good grief, your upgrades. So if I could, I'd start that. That would give you towards working towards that. But I think I've obviously got some of those in my store. But these, you know, say there's the 3 different dailies that you could, or hourlies. It's an hour cooldown on these, so you could, with the 10 guys that I've got on this account, I could do it just circle time and time and time again, but I'd be in tears by the end of the 3rd round. So I'm just going to show you the other 2, just for if you've not done it. This is the one I hate, absolutely. I always take 2 goes at this. You have to keep your mouse, you have to you move the mouse up and down to move those, but when you speed up towards the end, so I mean, as soon as you lose one, so you see 1800, you still only get, I don't know if there's a better way of doing it than this, but the problem being is it's not enough to be up. You have to go up and down, obviously, but you have to keep your mouse left, you know, controlled left and right. So if you go up quickly, but your mouse slides sideways a bit, and you go outside of the control area, that's when you don't get to the right place at the right time. So I'm sure there are people that can do that. And now your other one's right across the other side there. Or is it? Hey? I've finished coral. No, it's not that one, is it? It's this, in progress. Luxuries. How have I only got 200? Okay, I don't know why I've only got 200 here. See what I mean there about I went outside the boundaries of the thing to the right, so my mouse stopped dragging the cursor. So the batteries are over there. Now there's no quick way of getting there. You could run all the way around and you can't swim across. So you can hail the security officer that'll take you back up to your ship, and then you can beam down, or you can do this. And now you're running from there around. And we'll get to the third one, which again I always take 2 on this one because I always fall down on this. I don't know why. It just doesn't suit my eyes and my hands and my brain. But again, even with the first one, the triangle, the spinny triangle, if you get, it just does it at random times for how long it stays in place. So if you don't get it quickly into place, you can very easily fall way behind. There you go, they're having an argument over here by the looks of it today. So this is the Lucari and the Centauri. So at least they're arguing about something other than the ores today. These are the battery recharging places. Okay. You need to be over 900 for this. Oh, so I've fucked it there already. I would need to be perfect from here in and have long spells. If we don't swap anymore. So that's not enough. 225 out of 250. I probably needed one more successful there. If you've not... Well, so I don't need to be too precise about this, but you can see what I mean. I don't know what it is. There's something about this one that just doesn't suit my eye. So that's your 3. You can see that's taken me probably 15 minutes to do all those. So now if you want to go and back, you've got to run all the way back. So the quickest way to do it, if you do it, is to go up to your ship and zoom back down again. But I'm not going to do that. So that's the 3 dailies that you need, or the hourlies, to gather the materials, which go towards you blah blah blah, that sort of thing. And then of course you got that, so you got almost 2 days worth there from from one character or one day from two characters. So you can see it's quite a. You need a big fleet to do these quickly. I've been in fleets where the 20 hours basically is how long it takes to do a thing. One of the leaders will pop in and do the new thing, and within 10 minutes it'll be timed out and go in for the next day. And the same with this. It would be somebody would open up the upgrade, bang, off you go, 3-day cooldown. But that is not this fleet. But anyway, that's all I'm going to do tonight for these guys. I'm not going to do another full run. I'm going to sit and pay attention to the football for the rest of the night actually. So thanks for popping by again, and I shall see you next time hopefully.